everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I have well, it's an idea book, but I promised the ladies that I will be doing my sage cottage journal, so I'm not going to put it in my idea book. I'm going to put it into the journal. But before I go on, I just want to say hi and hugs to, there's a long list because I haven't done it in a few days. Creatively Created, Louisa van der Walt, Cindy Lou, Judy Fenter, Patty Harberger, Soap Paper Crafts, Christine Skinner, Lottie's Magic Attic, Jody Lewis Creations, Favorite Gigi, Karen Mill, Create with Pamela, Kate Licky, Tina Smith, Crafty Dragon Creations, Carol Thornhill, Creative Paper Artisan, Helene Gloss, Shirley Lum, Kathy Hope, Catherine Hawkes, Jenny Clover, and yep, I think I got it covered, ladies. So thanks so much, ladies, for commenting on the videos, and I really appreciate it. And I will be answering or responding to your comments because now that I got your names out the list, I can do that. Okay, so also want to say thank you to my Ko-fi supporters. I haven't had the time to go back and say personal thank yous to each and every one of you. So want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And for all the ladies that bought my sage cottage kit, thank you so much. And that is the reason why this video is going out, because I saw quite a few people had bought it, and I thought, why not do a video on it? Okay, and then lastly, before we continue, don't forget, like, subscribe, share. We need it, ladies. Okay, so many of you said to me that you like to see more crafts with packaging, and as you can see, this is just coming out of the package. So I think it would have had some flowers in it. Well, it says flower moons, flower stickers or something in it. Yes, and it says sticker. Okay, so we got that sorted out. And I thought, well, why not use this for what we want to do today? Right, so then the other thing I have over here is I've got a card which I want to use. And now this also is a scrap, ladies. And forgive my desk, I've been using the gold stuff over here on my desk and stuff like that. And I haven't had time to wipe it, but my stuff is finished. My journal is finished. The collaboration journal is done and dusted. Okay, so remember I said I bought a new die cut machine. So when we played around with it at the stockist, she gave me this and then also this. So I thought I'm going to use that. Here is some cards from the kit, and I'm going to use that. And then here, this was an offcut from the kit, because remember I told you I was having a problem with the 150 GSM paper in my machine. So that is what I'm going to be using. I noticed that you ladies really want me to get into using scraps, and I can tell you that in my journal, sorry, just checking for something. Yep, in my journal for the collaboration one, I used a lot of packaging and stuff like that. Right, so I've got some bundle sage. I hope it's going to behave, otherwise I'm gonna have to look for my the bundle sage, the oxide one. Okay, I've got a pencil somewhere around here, should be a ruler, yes, with a clip for my hair. Okay, and some glue. Okay, I'm going to be using a slot hole punch, I believe, and I'm going to be using some tea dye paper. Okay, so I'm going to use this now, and I am going to pick this up and put it over here like this. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the packaging in line with this piece of card over here, since I can't change the measurements of the card. Okay, so I'm just where that fold is, I'm pushing this piece of card right back into it like that. Okay, so that I have quite a snug fit over there. And So please excuse my desk. I can see that I didn't clean it, but yeah, I have to go and cook, so I want to hurry up. Normally I cook in the mornings, but today you know, the dish didn't allow for cooking in the morning. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it out. So I can trim it out where more is onto this side or more is onto that side. I think I'm going to do that because then I'll lose maybe some of that pink over there. Okay, so let's do that. More is onto this side here. Well, I'm not stressed about the pink. Oh, but if I do that, then this is going to go off. No. And I'm keeping that image as it is in the back. So we want that image as centered as possible. So scrap that idea. Okay, so let's do that. Like, for example, like that. But now that I'm thinking about it, how am I going to get the measurements over there if I don't put it on the top first to know where to cut it? Okay, so let's do that quickly. Pencil. So I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm going to cut it off here, and then I need to cut it off here. Okay, all right, so let me do that quickly. So ladies, I went to my hairdresser the other day on Saturday, right? And I was busy chatting to them, and I was like, oh, these cards are so nice, you know, the hairdressing cards. I was like, oh, if you'll ever, you know, can y'all check for me what's the price of these cards or whatever? I really love one for my crafting supplies. And then my hairdresser said, wait, I have an old one. I'm not sure whether you're going to like it and stuff like that, but I do have an old one outside. And then after she cut my hair, she took me outside. Oh, I lost that little mark over there for the bottom. And lo and behold, yes, there was one drawer missing, but she gave me her broken down card. And my word, it is an absolute game changer. Because the drawers actually slide in and out. Okay, which means that I've got a cart here now by my side, and the drawers slide, you know, like I can open them, slide. I made it a little bit longer than I was saying, and then I can just put the stuff back in there. What an absolute game changer that is. So I looked at in our country we get Take-A-Lot, so I looked at Take-A-Lot to see, you know, I was like, oh, I wish I could have one more of it. So I see it is now this is a tad bit long on this side, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out when I want to. Right, the other thing you would want to use is you would want to use what's those things called, man? You can use brads or you can use eyelets. It depends on what you want to do, right? So I think I might use eyelets if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but the way I want to create this is I want to create it in such a way that my let's see, what is the best way to use it? I want to create it in such a way that I can actually take out my you know, paper that I'm going to put on the inside. So if I use eyelets, that's not going to work. If I use brads, it's going to work. If I but then those what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the legs of the brads are going to be showing on this side. So I think what I'm going to do is that I am just going to use hole reinforcers. Okay, right, so you don't need your brads, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is that I am going to I'm going to attach this to the top of this, right? So all I'm going to do is that I'm going to take some glue. So I'm going to tell you it's going to be a long project because I did not prepare anything for this project except I just took out what I wanted to use. Okay, So I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to stick that card down in that manner there, close up there, and I'm going to line it up as well, top and sides, so that I know that this is going to fit in here like that. Okay, so that's that part over there. Right, so that looks really, really, really pretty, but we can leave our card like that, which isn't a bad idea, and we can write in here. But I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. I am going to put my papers in there. All right, so let's get my papers out. These are my papers. And I'm going to see what's going to fit in here. And I'm going to use that. So if I look at it, this is going to work like that. And I need to take out a bit over here. So ladies, I hope that you are enjoying your day and well, the first part of the week. All right, so what about this one here? Is it going to work? Yeah, that's going to work as well. Okay, so I can just add that there like this. Can I not? Maybe it will work. Maybe it'll work. And what about if I add another one here like that? Is that going to work for me? Yes, it's going to work. Okay, so not thinking about this, doing it really haphazard. So let's see what we get out of this. Okay, and maybe I'll just cut one more. Okay, let's just do that quickly. So we are wasting paper over here, but if I just turn this around like that, then I can add it in as well. So I've got like 4 sheets of paper. Okay, so just quickly trying to do that like that. Okay, yeah, so I must say that, when was it? Was it Saturday? Did Saturday? Yes, Saturday I did some crafting. Yeah. And then Sunday, yesterday, no, I actually didn't do a lot of crafting yesterday. I actually tried to do some cleanup here and there, and I did some crafting, but not a lot. Okay, so can we add this in here? This thing is jumping around. Okay, now I need to remove this clip then, and I also need to just turn this paper up like this for now, just to get it in there. Okay, this is a very slapdash way of measuring my paper. I'm gonna just remove that like that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do that. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to put this back like that, and the other one like this over here, and then I'm going to push this through now like that. Okay, and right, I'm going to add that there. Right, so ladies, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put you on a little break. Let's make it short, and I think it's fine. I'm going to put you on a little break, and then I am going to go and sew this booklet. So I'm going to sew this booklet, and I'm going to come back. Okay, just give me a few seconds. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so this journal, I decided I'm not going to use black sewing on it. I'm going to use white sewing. Okay, but you can see that I put some black over there. Right, so I'm going to sort that out. Right, so, and you can see this is a little bit longer than the other one, which I'm going to trim off as well. Right, so I'm going to put this in here like this, and let's see. Oh, it's a bit too long. Okay, so you can see that it is a bit too long, so I need to cut it down. I measured the wrong one. I should have measured the outside one, not the inside one, and I measured on the inside one. So I'm just going to cut that out there. I'm going to cut it out here. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter than the outside one. Let's see if I can accomplish that. Oh, it looks the same size. let's just check that out quickly. Still feels a bit long, not sure why. Okay, I'm going to cut it down a little bit more there, and then I should be fine. Yeah, and then I'll trim all this out once I get it set. Right, and I think I need that again. Right, so that's that there. Now what I think I'm going to do is that, because I want to cover up the black over here, I'm just going to take some of this here, and I'm just going to add it there like that. Okay, so I'm going to take a small piece, not even looking how much I take or whatever, but what I do want to do is I want to know how much to cut. Okay, how much to cut. All right, so where's my scissor? My pencil. Okay, so I knew that I need to cut off just a little, like that, maybe half an inch or so. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm going to also do that there. All right, so that is going to be for this year, to cover that up, which it does. Right, and then what happened here, I don't know. All right, so that's going to be for that. Then I need some to cover that up, so I'm going to use the same piece, and I'm going to use it to cover that up. So I'm thinking, so even if we don't get it exact, it's fine. The reason is that it's got a good enough border. So let's just add that there quickly, and then let's just add this over it. How's that? Oh, wrong side, like that, over it. Can't really see, like that, and then like that. Okay, right, so that's done, like that. So while we're waiting for that, let us add this piece here. Ooh, let's ink it. Let's ink it before we add it. Let's just remove that one for now. And this thing is not juicy, so not at all. I need to get the re-inkers for it. I do have it for the oxide ink, but that too, I don't know whether it's the place I buy from or what, but my pads don't last long. And it's not because I mistreat it like that, because you see me using it. I don't really mistreat my inking pads, and the table looks untidy because I'm going to be using everything that's on it at the moment. Right, so let's add that there. Let's turn it this way, and let's add that to that there, like that. Cut it a little bit short, but it's okay, like that. Okay, yes, just to take away most of the black sewing. Right, so that's that one there. Now while we at it, let's see if we can cut this down here. Oh, you goofball, I forgot that I forgot that I had already stuck that on, so I can't really get a proper part where I can't really get a proper part where it's, you know, where I must cut because I stuck it down. Such a goof. And I'm sure you realize that as soon as I put it down, I'm like, let's see what you're going to do. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, right? And I am going to now cut it as best as I can. How's that for you? Okay, so you see, these things happen. All right, so let's do that over there. Get that part out. Because I mean, what, you're gonna unglue it? Yeah, well, if you can, go for it. Since I can't unglue it, okay, I'm gonna have to make a plan. And let's see. This is reality TV. Let's see. Do you think it's gonna work? Oh, I don't know. It's sticking. Oh, okay, it wasn't sticking. It was my knife not moving. All right, so it worked. Okay. Ta-da! I sorted it out. I came up with a plan. And I'm also going to ink this part of the card like that. Yeah, here I'm going to cut it down. Here. Because it's a little, this here is a little bit shorter than that. I can hear my son. Like that. And let's see, what am I going to do here? I'm going to add that there. Then I'm just going to ink it there. Righto. Yeah. And let's bring the ink more in on these ones so it looks like we planned it. How's that? Yes? Okay, fine. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I am going to take a green brush, which I should have taken out, but I did not. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is also on the back of this, I'm going to take out whatever green I had on the brush. Okay. Like that. Just give me a second. Okay, so sorry about that. All right, so I'm just going to add it to that there, like that. All right, now I am going to take my bundle sage for a moment. I can put this away. I'm going to take my bundle sage like that, and I'm going to color it in. As I said, this color is so, it's got barely anything in it. Barely anything. Okay, so let's try the smaller one. So let's just take this, put it underneath here. Ladies, I am not wasting the paper. Okay, not. I'm going to show you the reason I'm doing it on that side is because I'm making that into a pocket. Right, so I'm going to go through the edges here of this design to pick up the, oh, look at that. Come on, don't misbehave. This one's just hanging on by a thread. Right, so if you look at it now, I've got something that looks like that. All right. And I bet if I had better ink, it would have come out better. Maybe let's just try the distress oxide. In distress oxide, yeah. Distress oxide, I have a ring ink for. Okay, like that. Very, very over there. Okay, so kind of looks a little bit better. Right, the next thing I'm going to do, I told you it was a long project, and I am basically now going to take this flower that I got as well, and well, let's do this. Not the oxide, let's do the ink, the bundled sage. See, there's nothing even coming out. Let's see. Okay, where's the other one? And they are new, hey? It's not like they're not. Okay. Should have done this first. But the reason I didn't do it is because I did not think that it was going to, you know, I didn't think that it was going to be so dry. So there's that there. So lots of different techniques. I'm going to just dry it. Okay. Okay, so let's see now what we're going to do over here. I want to put this in here, but I want to put it at the bottom. All right, so this is also very, very the cardboard is not thick. Okay, the cardboard is quite thin. I guess it's okay for cards, okay, but not so okay for what I'm trying to do with it. Right, so I'm going to try and fit it in here like that. Can you, oh, okay, sorry, like my son will say, sorry. Then going to see, because it's so thin, this part over here is hanging on by a thread. Okay, yeah, because it's so thin, I thought maybe let's try to use this technique here. Never did it before, but I'm gonna try it. So I'm just gonna ink this and I'm gonna get back to you. All right, so okay, so let's see now. I'm just gonna push this down onto it like that. Okay, oh, it worked better than I thought it was going to work. Okay, so I just pushed that down onto it, kind of like that. So if you pick it up, this, yes, that's the, okay, like that. So that did work out pretty nicely. I must admit that it's a little sad over here, because this piece is, you know, going to probably fall out because this cardboard is not thick. But oh, it is what it is, I suppose, eh? It's you know, let's just use a different color here. What color do I have? Ouch. No, I'm going to try and use this color. Oh, it's not even saying hello, man. I must since I'm going to be using this bundle sage, I think I need to definitely re-ink this. The best part is it's not like I don't have that. So maybe, oh, that's better. Maybe after the video, I must just go ahead and re-ink that. Okay, so that's inked. That's inked like that. Not heavy inking. And I think I might use antique linen. as well. Yeah, so maybe antique linen as well. I'm not sure. I'll see. Oops, sorry, this video is long. Like that. And then let's just turn it over. And let's add, I might just do some stenciling on this. I'll see. Not too sure. And I think I will go back and I will sew these as well. Okay, right, so after I've done that, then what I want to do is I want to take some stamps out. Okay, so instead of having you watch me pick out my stamps that I wanted and stuff like that, I thought, why don't I pick my stamps out and then come to you? So that's what I did. And this one says own your dreams. Okay, if I could get it straight, that would be lovely. And then I'm using Versa Fine Clay in portobello, like the mushroom, portobello mushroom. Yeah, so I don't know, let's see whether it's going to work. Own your dreams, like this. Yes, own your dreams, that looks lovely. Okay, and then the next one is going to be, well, I was going to use this, but I realized that's not going to work for me, simply because I want to have a ticket that is long. Okay, well, I want to have it going this way as well. Okay, so I'm going to take this one, going to add it there like that. That's the problem, these things don't stick. Okay, now while working on my new layout, I realized that I need a different type of glue out here, which is good because these are only the sticky ones. So I need one that's not so sticky. Okay, all right, and then this one is going to go here like that. Okay, nice. All right, so that's that. Now I must tell you something. This is so funny. I have two vegetable racks on this side of me, on the left hand side, and now I've gotten so used to pulling out these drawers because they pull out that I tried to pull I tried to pull the vegetable rack out like that, and obviously it's not going to work, right? Because it's not pullable and it's not on wheels. And I'm wondering, why is this thing not working? Right, so I'm going to add this over here like that. All right, just like that. So, but I'm going to make sure I don't add glue to the part where the flower is on, because I don't want it to stick onto the flower. Don't want this to stick onto the flower like that. Okay, so yeah, so it needs a little bit more because of the fact that it is let's see, let's test that, let's test it. You see that part stuck, this part here, the problem part, and this one. Okay, so there's it. So the problem part finally gave way and came out, so I'm just going to take it out like that. Okay, and because the background is green, it doesn't, you can't really see it over there, so that worked out okay, I guess. Right, the next thing I want to do is I want to turn it over, and I want to get rid of this writing over here because I don't like it. I don't mind the top, but the bottom, yes. And that is why you see when I said that I didn't need to worry about what I was doing with the card, because I was going to turn it into a pocket. that is what I meant. Okay, so I'm going to make it that big and that wide. Okay, so let's get out so this is lots of pockets over here and stuff, hey? So I know I need to cut it this way. Looking for my line. Okay, like that. Like that. Okay, and then here like this. Okay, right, that's fine. And circle punch. Oopsie, that wasn't cool. Sorry for stretching. That's the circle punch that I have. Okay, so punch a hole here. Well, this is the one I have out. I have other ones, but that'll be fine. It just seems like something stole its place on the shelf. Add this here, like this. Okay, that there, like that. That there. And then that goes there, like this. Okay, so while we're leaving that to dry, let's add in our booklet now. Oh, this was supposed to go onto my booklet. Silly Santane. I knew something was wrong. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so change of plan. I'm going to leave it like that and write there. And then turn it over. And instead of putting this tag in there, let's put this booklet in here. Okay. That was supposed to go there onto the booklet. This flower, and I only have one of it, so I can't really go and make another one, you know, and add it, and it's too delicate to take apart. So it was supposed to show through the like that. Don't make the same mistake I have. Okay, so booklet's awesome over there. Booklet's awesome there. Okay, should I just put the booklet there and then you can have the surprise over there? Yeah, you know what? You know what? Let's just do it like that. Let's just do it like that. Okay, let's just do it. We wanted to do it like that. Let's just do it like that. Okay. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that we got that wrong. Okay. But anyway, it is what it is now. Can't cry over spilled milk. But if you're going to do this, then remember, do it to the booklet. So I'm just going to now look at 1 inch inside. 1 inch in, and then 1 inch on this side as well. In from both ends. And I'm going to now punch it. Okay, so I think over here you'll need a crocodile. I think so. Okay, because I do believe it is going to be, where's my inch? Okay, it's going to be, yes, let me take out my glasses because I certainly can't see with it. Yep. That's the, I can't see the 1 inch punch up to on this side. Let's do it quickly again. Yeah, unless the nib broke or something. 1 inch in there. Right, that's better. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so I think you'll need a crocodile, ladies, to be honest. That's too much in. Let's add it. Maybe there. Oh, yes. Oh my greatness, you will need a crocodile. And then, now, when I put it like this, I can see where I had the hole in the first place. Under the light, the full light. Okay, so you definitely need a crocodile there. Right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to add some ribbon. Like that. I think that's a bit too much. Maybe there. Okay. Oh man, I feel like such a real goofball. And you must have been thinking, what is the logic? What's the logic for what she's doing? Yeah, well, I can goof up like everybody else. Everybody goofs up sometime or the other, you know. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Like that and like that. So now you can take out this paper pad. I mean, you're going through so much of effort to make it pretty. Surely you should be able to have a paper pad that you can take off when you want to, right? Well, like that. And then still too long. Okay. Too long. All right, no problem. Like that. Cute. And yes, I can go and open it up and redo it and stuff like that. So I can, but I do use the pieces. I'll show you the piece I used in my autumn journal when I do a flip through, right? I'll say, hey, well, if I remember. That's it. So I'll leave that for that. Right, so let's turn this over now. And let's see how it looks. Okay, so well, in a way, it's a good thing because we need it to open. So we can't have it so tight. So that's fine. We didn't mess up too much. Righto. Not too much. Because now it can open. Yes, it can open. And I can write on it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, and I didn't glue it down because I want it to be, I can take it out. Right, so that's fine. And then let's turn it over. And then let's add this here. Yeah, that's better. So that fits nicely in there. And then I thought maybe here, let's see if that's gonna work. Yep, that's gonna work there. Like that. Okay, so let's add that down. Oh, there's it. Yeah. So I'm not going to use my slot punch because what's going to happen is that I'm going to compete with that bow over there. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down there like that, and then I'm going to put this. Now I think the top I'm not going to glue it. If I remember correctly, that's where it's going to go off the, yeah, it's going to go off over there, so I didn't put any glue. Oh, blocking the numbers. Right, that's better. There, like that. Okay, and then on this side, I I need to trim that out down, hey? Remember. And on this side, let's see. Might have a flower that might work. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, I do. Should we add it? Of course we should add it. Since we must mucked up that, let's add a flower. Let's add a flower since we mucked it up. Let's see if it's going to stick, because it is a little bit thick, like it protrudes. And ladies, that is your project for today. A little bit off here and there, I must add. If it doesn't stick, then I'll just take out the middle and I'll add something else to the middle, like that there. See, it's the middle that's causing a problem. Oh, and this here. Okay, so that's stuck. She says, there we go. Like that. And then you see it's this part here that is like, I wonder if we do that. Oh man, really? This project is going really off. Like, you know, everything that can go wrong went wrong. But maybe it's not a bad thing. Then you see how you recover. Then you see, listen, you can recover. Let's see if we can put this back. I don't know. I don't know whether we can. I don't know whether it's going to be thin enough for us to put back. Like, you know, flat enough. Yeah. It is flat enough. Okay, so I think we must leave that to dry a little bit, because it's feeling slighted that it got taken apart. Like that. It's feeling slighted, I believe. Maybe we must not use the fabric glue. Maybe we must use this glue here. This is the jewel bond. Yeah. So imagine that the fabric glue for the fabric isn't working, but this glue is. Right, so that's that. And then like that. So ladies, this is the project, the recovered project, like that. And really it is using all my scraps. The only thing that wasn't a scrap in terms of paper, because your embellishments, well, they weren't scraps, as you can see, they're not scraps, okay. What wasn't a scrap over here? Just this here and these here, because they were from my kit. So if you you know, if you are using things that are total scraps, then you can you know, you can get away with it. You can get away with something nice. So we had the failure of what's this, oxides, which need to be re-inked. Okay, and then we made a mess with that, but I think all in all it still came out pretty. Okay, and the flower is sticking now. It just needed to have its own say. So that's it. You open it up, it's got you know, it's got pockets of, I mean, it's got this here, it's got a lovely surprise over there, and if you turn it around, it's got a journaling card as well, okay, which blocks that writing anyway. And that's basically it. I hope I showed you how I use the packaging, and then scraps of what I had. I think I'll just trim it down over here, and that would be it. And then I'll show it to you in the completed project. So do take care, ladies. And if you enjoyed this kind of a project, please give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much. Bye bye.